As I said before, I do have quite a few books on the tarot, so we won't be able to go through all of them uh, in this section. But I do want to take again the Crowley book, and this time go near the end where he has a section called Correspondences. Now, this is where he sets out how he relates everything in the tarot to the Jewish Kabbalah with their settings and so on. Now, here you can see the Kabbalah, the Jewish mystical section of the Tree of Life that Crowley has right here. Now, in this section, he is setting up all of the spheres in that Tree of Life, how they relate to one another. And this is the center sphere right here, as you can see, and this is the lowest one. Now, there are relationships between all of them. Now, as you go through this, what he does in each case, he talks a little more about each one as you get into it. Here's the second one. Note that you have the same relationships between those, but in this case, he is talking about different things. And the wording is quite interesting. And as he goes through this, he shows the relationship between the tarot cards and these places in the Tree of Life. And then in this one, he has one called the Chinese Cosmos. And this is the one where he takes the trigrams from the I Ching, and well, also some two-line sections, not trigrams, but duograms from the I Ching, and puts them on the same Tree of Life, as you can see there. Now, that was something that no one had done before Crowley, and it does turn out to be rather fascinating. Bradford Hatcher, who read Crowley's book, was very impressed with that, and he wrote the same type of thing in two of his books. He just makes a few changes, but that's when he discovered that relationship himself. And of course, I discovered it from reading this book. Now, we also talked before about the fact that the woman who made the cards herself was not Crowley, but the one who made them for him. And she has her own life story, of course. And one of the books that helps us with that is done by Lon Milo Dequette, Dequette, or Dequette. This is called Understanding Aleister Crowley's Though Tarot. And there you go. There's the book itself. And that, of course, is one of the cards drawn by Frieda Harris, who drew these. Now, the first section we have in here, of course, is him talking about the great importance of the secrets of the Tree of Life. He has several pages on that in here, which help us understand why that was so important for Crowley to include this Jewish mystical book among what he wrote. And this goes on for quite a few pages, and about which cards belong to that and why. And so then here you have another one showing the types of things that are there in another diagram, as you can see here. So he goes even into more detail than Crowley did because he's explaining it for us. And that's what's good about his book. And another thing that's good about his book is when you come to, say, the Wheel of Fortune that we were looking for before, this is in DeQuinte's book on that particular card, and you can see it right there. That's the Wheel of Fortune card in the Crowley book. But also you'll see up here all of these about that card, and there is later Lady Frieda Harris corresponding with Crowley about this particular card. And what she says is very important. And then this author explains both what Lady Harris and Crowley were trying to get at in that card. So